Hey guys, this started saying 13 and happy Dragon Ball Sparking Zero month. Yes, Sparking Zero releases just 1 week from today. I can't believe I'm saying these words right now. We're in the final stretch now, and I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty numb. I mean, I'm super excited, but I've been feeling kind of numb for the past couple of weeks, and I think it's just sensory overload from so much content about this game dropping recently. I'm kind of grateful that I feel this way, honestly, because it makes the wait much less agonizing. There's literally nothing they could show me at this point that could give me any more hype other than Beast Gohan or Ultra Ego Vegeta or something like that. But that'll be coming later down the line, I'm sure. At this point, there's nothing left to see or do. We just need to play the game for ourselves and experience it for ourselves. And I can't wait to get my hands on this game and give my review. I'll probably do a mini initial review and then a larger review once I've had a couple of days with it. But yeah, just 7 days. What a time to be alive. And just because the game drops next week doesn't mean the developers are slacking, because they have made some pretty significant updates since the last time I talked about them. I think one of the most important ones are the gameplay speed, which you can see in this video from Indakuba, which has drastically increased the combat speed to mimic the fast-paced battles you'd see in the anime. We did hear some minor criticisms about the game speed being kind of slow, maybe dragging a bit. And I did agree with that to an extent. Tenkaichi fights are at least, they at least appeared a bit more fast paced. So I'm glad they did adjust the speed of the combos. A lot of these characters are gods or near god tier power level. So the combos being extremely high speed feels pretty justified, at least for me, because, that's how I like it. But yeah, next up we have the Dragon Fist, Super Saiyan 3 Goku's Dragon Fist, to be more specific. The one he used against Hirudegarn in the Wrath of the Dragon movie. And before, it was looking a little rough. And to be fair, the game was still heavily in development, so we never really expected this to be the final product. And I was very much looking forward to what it would look like once they were finished. And there's some footage from Marty Japan that gives us a glimpse of what it looks like. And even in low quality, it looks amazing, right out of the movie. One of the most iconic shots in Dragon Ball, in my opinion, and they did it justice. Also, this confirms that Dragon Fist does work on giant characters, or at least on Hirudegarn. And I know there's a bit of criticism coming from the fans about that, so I'm glad that they made that change and updated it as they should have. Now, another update comes from the beam clashes. Now, a lot of us were divided when it came to the beam clashes in Sparking Zero. Of course, we were thrilled that they were back in the game, but some of us were not too crazy about the camera spinning and the dimension shattering for each character, no matter the power levels. And while it looks like dimension breaks will still occur regardless of the power level of the characters involved in the beam clash, it does look like they've slowed the camera down and reduced the amount of times it rotates. I'm really glad they made this change, because the focus during beam clashes should be on the beams. And I'd even take this change a bit further by showing a clear indication of who is winning the beam clash while it's happening. But for now, it's good that they got rid of that high-speed rotating camera, because I thought it was super distracting, and I think a lot of you agreed with that. Last up, we have a few graphics updates. Nothing too major, especially when compared to the Dragon Fist update we saw earlier. I really like this one from Super Saiyan Goku. You can really see a difference in the hair and facial expression. Much more detailed and true to the source material in terms of the fluffiness of Goku's hair. He always looks his initial Super Saiyan transformation did have that, fluffy appearance to his hair. Here's another from Super Saiyan Blue, which looks pretty cool. Better shading and more expression in the face. It's little details that really make a difference. And also some updates from Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. They have changed the transformation transition for when he goes Super Saiyan 2, and it's a lot more satisfying to watch. Much truer to the anime and worthy of such a fan favorite character. Seeing the red line go through Gohan as he powers up full of rage, it's always going to be one of the most iconic moments in the Dragon Ball series, so I'm glad that they did it justice here. But what do you guys think of these updates? It seems like the developers are really taking fan feedback seriously and slowly incorporating it, making improvements throughout the game. It's incredible to watch in real time, and I can honestly say this may be a turning point for anime fighters in the future, particularly anime fighters, arena fighters. If this becomes the norm, we could have a very bright future ahead for anime games. But yeah, that does it for this video. Leave your comments down below and tell me what you guys think. Please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out as a new YouTuber. Add me on PSN. I started Saiyan 13 so we can battle when Sparking Zero drops in just 1 week. Again, I can't believe how close this game is. And yeah, thanks for watching.